Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we will be discussing skincare, especially if you're in your 30s. So I just came back from my dermatologist. As you can see, I've got like bumps everywhere. So I don't gatekeep because we all want that glow. So let me tell you what I have had done, and let me tell you from experience and from a medical point of view what treatments will actually get you results. So if you're in your 30s, you want to have good skin, like and subscribe because I really want to get to 500 subscribers, and then listen to this video. I'm going to keep the best one for last. Go. So what I got done today was Profhilo and something called Salmon DNA. To be honest, my approach to skincare when I go to my dermatologist, I have this amazing dermatologist called Dr. Nadine. She's in Cairo. I will put up her information somewhere. But basically, she's like, oh, this is really good for, she doesn't even complete the sentence. I'm just like, shoot it in me. I'm like a junkie when it comes to skincare. She's like, oh, this is good, inject it. I don't know the details, I don't care. If it gets results, stick it in me. So basically, my sister got this salmon DNA injection with her and her skin was glowing. And I was like, oh, I want some of that. So I was due to get Profhilo done with her this month. So I was like, can you get the salmon DNA as well? And she did. So today I had the Profhilo and the salmon DNA. I'm the kind of person, when I get things injected, I just look like this for a while. I get bruised easily, but to be fair, I don't have any bruising. It's just like the lumps, which will go away after a while. If you're in your 30s, you will begin to notice your skin, it's not as bouncy and elastic as it was in your 20s. Me in my 20s, I swear to God, after like a night of going out and partying and like, you know, no sleep, work, whatever, I swear to God, all I had to do was drink like 3 cups of water and use a really good moisturizer. I'd wake up and I'd be fresh as a baby. Now, even when I do sleep and drink lots of water, I wake up and I look like death warmed up. It's just so unfair. So last year, well, up until April 2025 anyway, I was pregnant, and because this pregnancy was in my 30s, unlike my first two where I was in my early 20s, I didn't have Botox for almost a year. I didn't use retinol for a year, and my face looked like a chewed up dog. And I was like, well, what the hell? And that's what I realized. There are only 3 things that you need for good skin. All the rest is just like a waste of your money. Number one is Botox. I've been using Botox since I was, I'd say 29 or 30, because I just didn't want wrinkles. There's nothing wrong with wrinkles. It means you've lived a well life. Smile lines mean you smile, blah, blah, blah. I don't buy into it. If there is something that will make me look young, I will take it. So I try not to get Botox done too much, because I've heard if you get it done too much, your body just gets used to it quickly, and then you need to top up more frequently. And also I do want to keep some expression in my face, because this is so funny. The first time I got Botox, I went to someone who had just started out because she was cheap. Don't ever skimp on your dermatologist. So she gave me a really high dose. And for 1 year, I swear to God, like most people, their Botox wears off for 3 months. Mine, I swear to God, stayed minimum 9 to 10 months. For 1 year, I could move my eyebrows. And then when someone was saying something and I wanted to be like, you know, show like, oh my God, really? I couldn't do that. The only thing I could do was like this. Like it just dropped my jaw. That was the only way I could convey surprise for a full year. So yeah, be careful to who you go to. So I got Botox done for the first time in my 30s, and I've been doing it, I'd say every 7 to 8 months ever since, because like I said, I don't want to get it too often. So I'd say once every 7 to 8 months I'd get Botox. And where I get my Botox done is here and here on my crow's feet. They did suggest I get these lines done, but like I don't want to look like Frozen, so I don't really care if I have a wrinkly nose. It's grand. Second thing is retinol. You have to use retinol if you want good skin. Retinol like saved my life. At the moment, I have stopped using retinol for a year because I was pregnant, and you can't use retinol when you're pregnant. and B, it was the summertime and I spent so much time in the sun, and I was learning to kite surf. Watch the video if you, in Arabic though, but watch the video if you want to see me try to kite surf. So I was in the sun for multiple hours every day, so you can't use retinol if in the summertime if you're going to be out in the sun all day. I'm only out in the sun all day because I married a beach bum. Before I married him or met him, I was like the type of person who'd like wear the big massive hat and like lots of sunblock and like long sleeves to protect my skin from the sun because it works. So I didn't use retinol in the summer, and I've only started to, apply it now because it's getting cooler. The sun is not shining as long as it used to be. My advice, if you're going to use retinol, start slowly, start gradually. So a lot of people get super excited and just lather it on their face, and they do it regularly, and then their face is just dry as the Sahara Desert, and then they're like, this hurts and it's not working and I look worse, and they stop using it. So if you're going to use retinol, use a pea-size amount, like literally this much for your whole face, and you only start for once a week. And what I do as well, because my skin is super sensitive, I start on the low concentration retinol, and I put on my retinol, I leave it for 20 minutes, and then I put moisturizer. And then when I upgrade to the higher concentration, I do the same thing as well, but I also add a bit of Vaseline. And I know dermatologists hate when I say I do this, because Vaseline is very, very comedogenic, which means it makes you get blackheads and whiteheads. But because my skin naturally is ridiculously dry, I know I can use it without breaking out, because my skin just slurps it all up. So this is just something I do to prevent, the skin cracking and feeling dry from the retinol. But you know your own skin, so you do what's best for you. Okay, and the last thing I use is skin boosters. Skin boosters, the most common one is Profhilo, and you just need them in your mid-30s to get that glow. So by the time you're 25, your body starts to lose around 1% of its collagen every year, which affects a lot of things like your bones, hair, but like for me, because this is what you can see, it affects your skin. So you need to get skin boosters. And when I say you don't need, I just prefer, it's my preference to get skin boosters just to keep up the glow. So I first started getting skin boosters age 36. Yeah, so 2 years ago. I'm 38 now. So I've started getting them 2 years ago, with the exception of not getting them when I was pregnant. I just feel when I get them regularly, my skin just looks better. I just get more comments like, oh, you look good, oh, blah. And it's because I'm using skin boosters. They are the 3 things I swear by to keep your skin looking healthy. So I've always been into skincare anyway. I used to have like a 12-step skincare routine back in the day, but I just realized if you drink lots of water, eat lots of fiber, fruits and veg, and do those 3 things, your skin just looks good anyway. So I used to spend a lot of money on like expensive moisturizers and stuff like that, and I just realized that it doesn't really matter as long as you nourish everything from within. And what all these injectables do is they nourish your skin by directly injecting stuff into it. So the new thing I tried today, and this is a new one, is that salmon DNA. I don't know what's in it. I'll do some research and put it up here. But can I just say, like, I'm really good with tolerating needles. I do Botox without the lidocaine on my face. I'm just like, stick it in me. The Profhilo, I'm pretty good with that as well. The salmon DNA, oh my God, it was so sore. It burns so much. From what I've seen from people who have had it done, it really does improve the glow. So a few days, I'm going to take pictures of myself and I'll put it up here to show you if it really is worth it. But from what I've seen from the people who have had it done, it's very good. So this is me almost 1 week later in natural sunlight. I do have a bit of makeup on because I have somewhere to go, but the bruising has gone down and I think my skin looks quite good. To be fair, I don't know if I'd do it again just because the pain was so high, but follow me on Instagram and then you can see how my skin looks in a few weeks, and if it's worth doing it, I'll give it a go. So that's what I do to my face. not gatekeeping anything, because I think everyone deserves to be their best possible glowy self. And if you're not into all these injectables and all that stuff, that's also fine. But like I said, I am a skincare junkie. So if you really like this video, please like and subscribe. Really subscribe, because I really want to get to 500 subscribers, hopefully soon. And see you again soon. Bye.